said it was on before, but it wasn't.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? We're going to have you keep eating while we're starting the presentation. We thought no problem. I know some people just sat down with the food, so just continue to eat and we'll go from there. Students, faculty, staff, and invited guests, we welcome you to the 2021 Student Leadership Awards Banquet. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. My name is Mark Constantine. I'm the Director of the Student Union and Student Activities, and we welcome all of you today to our program. On behalf of the university, we say thanks for taking some time today to come and join us and to be a part of our presentation. This is always one of the highlights of our office, to be able to put this on every year and partake in some food and to honor some of our great students and our faculty and staff leaders. James Cash Penney once wrote, "Growth is never by mere chance. It is the result of forces working together." I want to focus on the last two words a little bit, working together, and that's really what we're all about here today, is student groups, student organizations, places around campus, working together to create a better atmosphere for the students that are on campus. It takes student members, it takes student leaders, and our wonderful faculty and staff advisors to help mentor these students in order to help create these programs overall. One great example of working together is a group that I want to honor before we get started. We have a group called the Maverick Involvement Team, and they're the group of students that work tirelessly in order to be able to put on this program today. And I want to make sure you all realize this. It's not just this program. They work every week. They put on leadership programs. We have special events throughout the year, and they're our core group of students that are really responsible for putting this on. So could the Maverick Involvement Team please stand up and give them a round of applause? I would be remiss if I didn't mention two special people that work with them as well. Emmy Mink is our Assistant Director for Registered Student, Recognized Student Organizations and Leadership Programs, and her grad student the last 2 years is Garrett Myers. And I wanted to thank the two of them for all the efforts they put in throughout the year working with their students as well. So thank you, Emmy and Garrett. Appreciate it. Another group that we need to thank before we start is Dr. Rick Auger from the Counseling and Student Personnel Program, who for the last 5 years has helped us with a selection committee to pick our award recipients. And I want to mention just a couple of the grad students that helped this year. The names of Alan Thompson, Stephanie Rosario, Kwesi Elfi, who's one of our grad students, and I still don't have his last name down right. Apologize, Kwesi. And then Garrett Meyer. Thank you all for helping to create our team to pick our award recipients. Thank you. Now, if everybody that's been nominated for an award could please stand up. All the faculty, staff, and nominees, please stand and stay standing, please. At this time, I just wanted to say thank you very much for everything that you do throughout the year for our campus, our overall campus, and the life that you bring into the campus. We know that not everybody today necessarily will be award recipients, but all of you play a pivotal role for everything that we do throughout campus. So before we get started with the whole program, we wanted to say thanks to all of you. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Before we get started with our awards, I've been tasked, Emmy always gives me a few tasks along the way, and I have to play some of the ground rules necessarily, how we're going to run this thing today. I think if you came in today, the university has taken our COVID-19 restrictions very, very seriously. So we do ask you, once you're finished eating and drinking there, if you can put your face coverings back on, we'd appreciate it. And there'll be other times when we take some pictures later on, if you can please keep the physical distancing that we try to keep, 6 feet distance along the way. That would be helpful as well. I don't enjoy this any more than you all. It's something that we've come to live with this past year, and it's just a little over a year since we've been doing this, but it's important for all of us, and we continue to want to make sure that we're doing the right thing when it comes to some of our COVID restrictions. And for the nominees, I want to make sure this is how we're going to do it. When we get to different awards, all the nominees will be, when they're read out, you can stand up at your tables, please. And then we'll go through all that. We ask for your applause to be held until all the nominees are listed. Then once that's done, please give them a round of applause. And after that, the award recipient will be called out. And we'll ask the award recipients to come to the front of the stage from this side, from your right, and then come up and please stand on one of the dots, the one probably closest to me in here. We have X's up on the front of the table. If there's multiple award recipients, both of you, or maybe more than that, can come up here and I'll take the stage with our physical distance, and we have the X's here as well. At that time, there'll be a short description of each one of you that won one of the awards. And then you'll be receiving, as you come up to the stage, a certificate and a thank you on behalf of the university for that. And then after you exit the stage, you'll just go in the back of me and back down the stage here as well. I do want to mention, too, that the award recipients, when you come up, you can remove your face covering, so some people might want to take some pictures, and then make sure when you get back to your table, you can put those back on. We'd appreciate that. Once all the rewards have given out, when we're at the end of our program, we will be having Lenny Copel. Where's Lenny? Lenny's over here. Lenny's our communications marketing coordinator in the building and our ace photographer. So out in the lobby, you notice when you came in, we'll have a photo spot there. So all the award recipients should go out in the lobby so we can take some pictures. And we're going to try to take a group shot as well at one time. And any of you family members and friends that are with those folks as well, if you want to take a group shot, please let Lenny know and he'll do that as well. And I will mention for the nominees that didn't receive awards, after the group that had received the awards have taken photographs, please feel free, the nominees, to go there with your family and friends too if you'd like to take a picture as well. We want to make sure we have shots of everybody. And then Lenny will and Emmy will be able to talk to you about how we'll get those pictures to you as well. Nice thing about technology nowadays is that we can get those out pretty easily to send them to you so you can share with other family members and loved ones across the country. It's always nice to do that. My mom continues to like to see a picture of me, even at my age sometimes. But she doesn't have technology. I have to send it to my brother and sister so they can show her the picture on the phone instead. So. Now allow me to introduce Bill Torval, our Assistant Director for Campus Programs, who will be giving out the first couple of awards. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Wonderful job on the food tonight, dining services. It was very tasty. This is their first buffet that they've been doing since COVID, and I think they did a great job, right, guys? All right. Thank you, Mark. Our first award tonight will be the Big Ideas and Real World Thinking Award. This award is presented to an undergraduate student in their senior year, a graduate student, or an experienced staff member who actively celebrates the mission of Minnesota State University, Mankato. They promote learning through effective undergraduate or graduate teaching, scholarship, research to the state, region, and global community. The nominees tonight are Andrew Trenny, Emily Schlitz, and Tyler Pickle. The recipients, yeah, this is where we're gonna do our little, okay, there you go. All right. And those recipients can make their way towards the stage. Andrew Trenny is a senior studying political science with a passion for advocacy and involvement in politics. He pairs bold aspirations with practical applications through his leadership within student government. He currently serves as the student body president, but has formerly served as the vice president, a student senator, and has been quite involved with the Residence Hall Association. He stepped into the role of the student body president a few days prior to the beginning of the pandemic. He led the students when there were more questions than answers and helped students when they are unsure about what the future held. Andrew rose to the occasion. He was instrumental in a push to make student government more accessible to students. He is known for asking challenging questions, advocating tirelessly for his fellow students, and looking at all the possible solutions to find the best path forward. As student body president, he helped to prioritize the onboarding of an immigration attorney, a resource that particularly beneficial for our international students as they navigate challenges in international policy, visa status, and planned futures. Through persistence, relationship building, and negotiation, Andrew was able to bring a resolution to some long-standing budget challenges within the student fee-funded area. I know how nervous he was, and he did a great job with it. He spends a lot of time in our office. And more importantly, did all that while keeping student fees low. Beyond his involvement with student government, Andrew also currently interns for Senator Nick Friends and is active in Students United. Please give a hand to Andrew Trainey. Emily Schlitz will be graduating this spring with majors in exercise science and psychology, a minor in biology, and also with an honors program designation. She has a GPA of 3.78, way to go, that's awesome, and has been actively involved in the local and campus community throughout her time at Minnesota State. She is definitely worthy of this award. Because she celebrates the mission of the university through significant research and activities in undergraduate teaching through her mentorship. During her sophomore year, yes, just making sure to skip a page. She worked collectively with another honor student to investigate how social media usage impacted college students' stress and anxiety levels. I would love to see your findings. They presented these results at the Upper Midwest Regional Honors Council Conference and the National Collegiate Honors Council Conference. Emily continued to use research to help improve the lives of young people by pursuing a mental health literacy project during her junior and senior years. Emily chose to explore how well K-12 health education curriculum is currently preparing young people to identify those issues and help identify mental health concerns. Her commitment to research is notable, but she is also worthy of this award because of her commitment through teaching and mentorship. She took advantage of opportunities to mentor others from the onset of her college career by becoming involved with the language partner programs on campus, the YWCA Girls on the Run program, she is a coach for that, and also as the media relations coordinator in the honors program. She served as the president of the Honors Student Body Association for 2 years, and she was instrumental in helping students find a community and support through the challenges of COVID-19. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you very much, and you guys can exit the stage. Okay. Next, we'll be presenting the Commitment to Cultural Responsiveness Award. This honors students who encourage a culture of understanding, belonging, and civility at Minnesota State Mankato. The nominees are Maria Rios, Ria Arura, Sanjay Balemi, and Sydney Lorian. The recipients are Maria Rios and Sanjay Balami. Would the recipients please join us on stage, Sanjay and Maria. Maria is studying Spanish education and holds a position of the Educational Entertainment Chair for the Student Events team. As the Educational Entertainment Chair, she consistently works to advance greater understanding of differences in cultures and backgrounds to the entire student body at Minnesota State. Since her first day, she has been working tirelessly with the student events team to vocalize her desires to create opportunities for students to connect and collaborate with a variety of diverse experiences for Mavericks, with particularly a focus on civic engagement. Some of those examples are I'm Visible, Get Out to Vote campaigns, Burns Gone Wild with the Minnesota Raptor Center, as well as, for fun, having some reindeer on campus as well. Yes, they are real. We have people who don't think they're real. But despite COVID-19, the success of these events has really helped keep students engaged, and she has been a part of a team that has been trying to engage students as much as possible throughout this local and global pandemic. She is also working to commission an art piece made by local American Indian artist Justin Eck. This will feature students from underrepresented backgrounds and is working with the graduation committee to have this piece as a photo opportunity, as students will be coming through the ballroom for graduation commencement photos during finals week. This program is aimed to help students feel more welcome and provide a sense of pride for those who have made the ultimate accomplishment through graduation. She strives to connect and create understanding between different cultures and the Maverick student body. Her innovative programs have advanced leadership of her fellow leaders and classmates and embodies the culture of belonging and inclusivity at Minnesota State Mankato. Congratulations, Maria. Is Sanjay with us tonight? Does not appear so. Okay. Sanjay is a first-year graduate student in Ethnic and Multicultural Studies and completed his bachelor's in Ethnic Studies in December of 2020. Sanjay has been passionate about promoting a culture of understanding, belonging, and civility throughout both his undergraduate and graduate programs. He's been a member of the Parking Committee, an off-campus senator, a member of the Nepalese Student Association. Sanjay, come on up. Better late than never, my friend. Head on over this way. She's got an award over for you. You were nominated and won an award there. I've only seen him in yellow when he's working with parking, so it's kind of neat to see him dressed up. Should I start from the beginning? Yeah, let's do that. All right, Sanjay is a first-year graduate student in Ethnic and Multicultural Studies, and he completed his bachelor's in Ethnic Studies in 2020. He has had a passion for promoting culture and understanding, belonging, and civility throughout both his undergraduate and graduate programs. He's been a member of the Parking Committee, an off-campus senator, member of the Nepalese Student Association, and a member of the Ethnic Studies Student Organization. He is also heavily involved with CUNY International Center and was the president for Student Association. One of his most visible accomplishments from his time is as International Student Association president was creating a display of international flags, which looks awesome, downstairs that represents every single international student who is here at Minnesota State Mankato. You can see it on the first floor of the Student Union across from the hub. This display is a reminder to all that pass through the CSU of our diverse student body and a great visual representation of the vibrance of the international students that bring our campus community together. He's made a difference not just for his fellow international students, but has also worked actively to make MSU Mankato a more welcoming place for students of all backgrounds. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you for your work as true cultural ambassadors. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Emmy Menk, the Assistant Director for Recognized Student Organizations, Leadership, and Non-Traditional Students, to present our next set of awards.
The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Advisor Award is given to an advisor of a recognized student organization who has gone above and beyond in working with members of their organization. Will all RSO advisors present today please stand and be recognized? Thank you for the impact you have on the lives of students and the extraordinary work that you do with them and the educational community. The nominees for Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Advisor are Emily Houghton, Julie Frederick, and Mariah Niver. And the winner is Emily Houghton. Dr. Emily Houghton has been the advisor for the Sport Management Association since the fall semester of 2018. Since she took over as advisor, she has made long-lasting impact on the organization and the students involved. Dr. Houghton takes time out of her night and joins the Sports Management Association each week at their meetings, setting aside additional time to connect with each student beyond their role in the organization. Before every meeting, she makes a point to talk to each member to see how they're doing and if they need help with classes, internships, or anything else related to the sport management major. This year, Dr. Houghton has stepped up to provide additional additional support in helping the group thrive. She played a major role in getting the group's website redesigned and keeping it updated each week. In addition, she assisted with the executive board with updating and rewriting the organization's constitution, helping to better prepare the organization for years to come. Through these actions, she has mentored the group as students and helped create a vision for the future of the organization. Congratulations, Dr. Houghton, and thank you for the support you showed to our Mavericks. The next two awards are for our recognized student organizations. When I call out nominees, all present members are encouraged to stand and be recognized. However, when the winner is announced, I ask that one representative come forward to collect the organization's award. The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Award is presented to a recognized student organization that is an active member of MSU Mankato community and represents the core values of integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, and excellence. This year's nominees are Psychi, the Psychology Club, and Student Ambassadors. This year's award recipient is the Student Ambassadors. Student ambassadors are one of the most visible organizations around campus. They work closely with the admissions office to host visits for prospective and admitted students, during which they provide question and answer sessions, lead campus tours, and offer insight into what it means to be a student at MSU Mankato. Student Ambassadors is an organization of diverse student leaders who are positive and enthusiastic about their experiences at MSU and serve as a fantastic representative of the university. During this past year of immense uncertainty and change, student ambassadors continue to adapt and rise to the occasion. Being a student leadership group that strives to positively represent our institution to the potential students and their families, their participation in leading over 50 campus tours and student panels this year has provided invaluable support to our university's recruitment efforts. This group is also engaged in 6 volunteer events, including serving at MSU's Campus Kitchen and Mankato's Fair for All food distribution. The organization has had to adapt to new leadership in their executive board and a new advisor. In a time where student membership and recruitment has been particularly challenging, this organization also managed to increase our membership from 50 to 90 members. That's a lot. Student ambassadors have demonstrated resilience, passion, and commitment in the face of challenges and modeled what it means to be an outstanding student organization. Congratulations, and thank you for your outstanding work. The Recognized Student Organization Exemplary Service Award is presented to a recognized student organization that is involved in community service within the greater Mankato community. This year's nominee is Campus Kitchen. And this year's recipient is Campus Kitchen. The Campus Kitchen at MSU Mankato was established to address both a food rescue and challenges with both food rescue and food insecurity. Weekly, the volunteers at Campus Kitchen harvest donations from local restaurants, make them into meals, and then deliver those meals to service agencies to distribute to people facing food insecurity. This process is managed weekly by a team of 12 dedicated student leaders who coordinate everything from helping volunteers sign up for shifts, which begin Sundays at 2 p.m. and end Fridays at 2 p.m., coordinating with agencies to ensure partners have the capacity to accept meals, and picking up and dropping off completed meals. In addition, they maintain the Campus Kitchen Little Fridge, or a refrigerator, and bread cart, making it easy for students to just stop by and pick up food when they need it. Although food insecurity has been a concern for many years, the pandemic has been an added hurdle. When the campus went to orange status this fall/winter, and all in-person meetings were canceled or rescheduled, the student leaders rose to the challenge and managed their shifts entirely by themselves, doing the same amount of work as anywhere between 2 to 8 volunteers, depending on the shift. It meant long hours and being alone in the kitchen to do the work, but they recognized the value of the work they were doing and hold empathy for those who receive the food they produce. When faced with additional challenges from the pandemic, the Campus Kitchen students rose above and beyond in their service to benefit the campus and community. They recognized that because of how the pandemic exacerbated issues of food insecurity in the campus and community, their work was more important than ever and fought to ensure access to food for those who need it most. Thank you for all of your service to our campus and community. To present our next set of awards, I invite John Bocock, Assistant Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life, to come forward.
I get to present a couple of fun awards today. The Maverick Spirit Award is awarded to students. It is on. Is it on? Yes. The Maverick Spirit Award is awarded to students who are willing to step up and to take risks for the betterment of the MSU Mankato community. The nominees for this year's award are Emma Gabbert, Justin Mua, Catherine Wirtanen, Madeline Burnt, Nicole Osborne, Thomas Thornton, and Tarindu Lokugata-Goa. This year's recipient is Catherine Wirtanen. Catherine is a junior in the biology program. Since her freshman year, Catherine's been actively involved with the Environmental Sustainability Organization, Colleges Against Cancer, and the Maverick Involvement Team, stepping into leadership roles for all three organizations in her sophomore year and serving as president for all three groups her junior year. During her sophomore year, she was an integral part of the reimagining of our Leadership U program and helped to shape and launch what is now the Maverick Involvement Team, that outstanding team of student leaders recognized at the beginning of the program. She inspires her team members to step out of their comfort zone and to try new things while holding them to a high standard and not settling for ordinary. In the face of the pandemic, she did not back down. She used the opportunity to focus on what could be done versus what couldn't be done. And she looked for ways to make the most of the difficult situation. One of her advisors wrote, "Catherine doesn't ask for praise in her work and doesn't even think that what she does is so extraordinary, but for our whole team recognizes how integral she is to what we do and how impactful her leadership has been. Heck, even people in student activities in the CSU who don't work directly with her can tell that she's a mover and a shaker. She doesn't need to talk a big game because her work speaks for itself. I can wholeheartedly state that MSU Mankato is a better place because of her time as a student leader." Thank you, Catherine, for showing your true Maverick spirit. Congrats. Our next award is a overall award given to students who are student leaders and who represent the core values of MSU Mankato: integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, excellence in their organization, and who work towards the benefit of others. It's my privilege to present the Outstanding Collegian Award. This year's nominees are Addie Erickson, Ivy Packard, Cassidy Toko, Kelsey Kuhlman, Kwadwo Owosu, Landon Brown, Liberty Ombe, Lisette Garza, and Reese Podgorski. And the recipients are Kelsey Kuhlman and Reese Podgorski. Our first recipient, Kelsey, is a graduate student in the communications program and works with the Kearney International Center as a graduate assistant. When she was hired as a graduate assistant and logistical coordinator with the Kearney Center for International Services, her role was to help design and implement summer programs for incoming international students new to the United States. In March, the on-campus summer program was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but yet Kelsey did not miss a beat. And she immediately dedicated herself to learning her new and unexpected role. Rather than planning summer programs, her new role, probably even more difficult, focused on helping international students navigate economic hardships and providing support to help them stay and continue their education. A particularly important role because many international students not only lost their on-campus employment, but they also came from countries suffering severe economic recessions and currency inflation. She advised students through the process of applying to the Department of Homeland Security for severe economic hardship status, which would allow the students an opportunity to legally work off campus. She also worked with a team of students to help identify items that would be appropriate and necessary care package items to go out to students remaining in Mankato during the course of the summer. To date, she's helped dozens of students maintain their legal student status in the U.S., and she's who are continuing to pursue their degree at our university. While international student numbers have decreased drastically at a national level, Kelsey's contributions provided access to our programs and services that create opportunities for all to pursue their dreams. As her nominator writes, she embodies integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, and excellence in every aspect of her work through numerous transitions and unexpected assignments. Join me in congratulating Kelsey. Our next recipient, Reese, or Reesley Podgorski, as I like to call him. He's a senior in the law enforcement program and has been incredibly active with the fraternity and sorority life community, the National Guard, MSU's ROTC program, and the campus kitchen where he serves as a shift leader. Additionally, Reese consistently demonstrates excellence in his academic pursuits, regularly achieving Dean's List-worthy grades. In the fraternity and sorority life community, Reese has served as an officer for both his fraternity, Phi Kappa Psi, and for the Interfraternity Council, the governing body for MSU's fraternities. For IFC, he first served as VP of Member Education and Development, one of the most actively engaged and busy positions on the council. In that role, he worked closely on planning the new member workshop, the Emerging Leaders Program, our fraternity sorority life graduation ceremony, the Pi for Pi academic recognition program, and the university-wide U-Lead conference. After serving as VP of Member Education and Development, he went on to serve as the president of the Interfraternity Council. 2 months into his term as IFC president, the COVID-19 pandemic caused a need to make some significant changes to the fraternity community's operations. He handled this with grace, keeping a level head and maintaining a level of flexibility that helped the community make it through the year. During his term, Reese was also confronted with some ethical issues that were challenging, but which he handled very well. His nominator writes, in addition to his accomplishments and involvement, Reese is, simply put, a good person. He acts with integrity, he gains trust, he plays well with others, he's empathetic, he uses humor well and conducts himself in ways appropriate to the situations he finds himself in. He's a humble person who would likely acknowledge most of these things to be true, but who would not consider them to be, who would not consider all of this to make him deserving of an award. In fact, he'd probably blush at the thought of it. I get to work with a lot of students, and some of them I consider to be among the best and brightest MSU has to offer. Reese is one of those, and he's certainly deserving of this award. Congratulations to Reese and to Kelsey, our outstanding collegians. Congratulations, Bucko. To present our next awards, I invite Gregory Wilkins, Associate Director of Student Activities, to please come forward.
The Rising Star Award is presented to a student who is new to MSU Mankato, either a new entering or a first-year transfer student who shows active involvement in an organized campus activity. The nominees are Aaron Pacheco, Hallie Weinberger, and Joseph Novak. And the recipient is Aaron Pacheco. Aaron is a new transfer re-entry student pursuing a double major in geography, a geographic information science certificate, a minor in electronic engineering technology, and an honors program designation. Aaron's commitment to undergraduate research has been exemplary. He currently is involved in the Undergraduate Research Center's apprenticeship program in Launch, Minnesota, a state collaborative effort to support the growth of its small startup businesses. Aaron will be using his geographic information science skills to conduct asset mapping and network analysis to help determine hotspots for small business growth. Additionally, Aaron has recently accepted and was recently accepted to the Stanford Summer Undergraduate Research in Geoscience Engineering Fellowship, also known as SURGE, where he will develop his understanding of the observational methods used for retrieving atmospheric variables, statistical tools used for identifying and categorizing the dynamics and the thermodynamics of atmosphere, as well as in the collaboration and validation of satellite data. Aaron's goal is to use his interdisciplinary and professional background in the field of geographic interdisciplinary and further growth in this area, both as a researcher and as a professor. He wishes to be in the field on the front lines of research, as well as working to inspire the next generation, as his current professors have done for him. Congratulations. We look forward to hearing great things from you. The Scott Hageback Centennial Student Union Wall of Fame is presented to a student or a staff member who actively engages in the mission and vision of the Centennial Student Union to welcome students, faculty, staff, and community members. The nominees are Arnavi Moultrie and Ryan Strelo. And the recipients are Arnavi and Ryan. Over the past several years, Arnavi has been involved in many facets of campus life. Beyond her studies in the Management Information Systems program, she has been a board member of the Student Events Team, the Student Association of India, and the Student Government, where she currently serves as the Student Body Vice President. Additionally, she has worked as a student employee in the Centennial Student Union in the administration office. Arnavi has demonstrated a strong desire to be part of the campus community and to help others experience it. She is an international student, and she has worked closely with that community. But she's also been a friend to many Mavericks. She has helped to welcome new students, advocated on their behalf, and has been part of the programmatic efforts of the Centennial Student Union. In addition to this, Arnavi is one of the friendliest people you'll have known on campus. She is always willing to visit, talk your ear off if you give her a chance, and she embraces what we celebrate here as the house of serendipity, a surprise around every corner. Arnavi has the ability to make people's day when she encounters them. Throughout her time here at MSU Mankato, Arnavi has been a fixture here in the CSU and has shaped the building and the lives of those who pass through it. Thank you, Arnavi. Unfortunately, Ryan is unable to be with us today because he had another family commitment. But I'll tell you a little bit about him anyway. Since his undergraduate days here, Ryan has been walking the halls of the CSU, providing technical support to guests, staff, and students. In recent years, he has taken the lead in providing exemplary audio and visual service to the CSU and is beyond as a CSU technical coordinator. Ryan has a unique role where his work influences almost everything that goes on here in this building. However, he makes the magic happen behind the scenes. He is not one to step into the but the spotlight. Before the pandemic, Ryan helped make the CSU one of the state's premier sites for meetings, conferences, and gatherings. Ryan was pivotal in the renovation of the CSU's ballroom, the 17 video projections that surround this room, and as well as work in our area in the Ostrander Auditorium. He has been instrumental in his work here at the university. In the past, Ryan's forces and focus has shifted out of the necessary. Rather than responding to countless numbers of events requiring technical assistance, Ryan had to fit into the CSU to accommodate a virtual world created by the pandemic. He led the way in researching and then equipping the CSU with the state-of-the-art technology, Zoom rooms and stations throughout our building, as well as real-time, real-life experiences. He has also helped adapt traditionally in-person events to thrive in a digital setting. For example, this event here is also being streamed throughout the world, so international students and their families would also be able to experience it. One such event was the Mae Simpson music performance on November 17. Upon Ryan's recommendation, the event became a collaborative, major live stream event during the COVID lockdown that included sound, lights, video, all to a professional level. Like anyone who knew Scott Hageback, who this award is named for, Ryan personifies the mission and the vision of what the CSU stands for, creating a space that meets the needs of students, faculty, staff, and the community. It's a welcome that he delivers, and he does so without hesitation. Please join me in a round of applause congratulating Ryan in this award. And now I'll bring to the stage Karen Anderson, the Assistant Director of Community Engagement, to present our next awards.
Thank you, Greg. The Outstanding Campus Volunteer Award is presented to a student who is involved in community service at MSU Mankato. The student demonstrates civic responsibility through service and inspires hope to those they serve and others around them. Along with spending time serving others, this student shows respect and compassion for the members of the MSU Mankato community. The nominees are Kara Seversal, if you don't mind to stand, and Taylor Nixt. And the recipient is Kara Seversal. Kara, if you could mind coming up over to the stage. Thank you so much. Kara is a second-year student in the social work program with a passion for addressing food insecurity, whether it's among fellow students or the general community. Her signature project has been bringing the Swipe Out Hunger program to MSU Mankato. Bringing the program to MSU Mankato was no small task. This required working with student government, the Basic Needs Committee, Residence Life, Sodexo University Dining Services, the Swipe Out Hunger Organization, and the Community Engagement Office, among others on our campus who strive to address food insecurity among our students. Kara coordinated the application and approval process, as well as working to get the system set up and promote the program to the MSU students. Since it began in September, over 350 students have benefited from the program, which not only provides additional meals to students, but also ensures students have additional resources to address food insecurity. Currently, she is working to expand the program and set up a system that will allow students to donate swipes as a way to sustain programs for years to come. In addition to Swipe Out Hunger, Kara also volunteers as a shift leader at Campus Kitchen and serves as a speaker of student government. Through both roles, she works to serve both the campus and the greater community. Kara has a quiet strength and a no-nonsense approach to leadership. Her tenacity brought the Swipe Out Hunger program to MSU, and her continued engagement with direct service to both the Greater Mankato and specifically MSU Mankato food insecurity programs have proven her a leader among the many on our campus. Thank you for your hours of service, and congratulations on this well-deserved award. Go on this way. Very good. We have come to our final award for recognition, and that is for the Community Engagement Scholarship. To present this award, please welcome Susan Arntz, the recently appointed City Manager of Mankato, Minnesota. The Augsburg graduate hit the ground running as Mankato City Manager in the middle of the pandemic. She brings experience and leadership from her work at Waconia, New Brighton, and other municipalities to strengthen and benefit our Mankato community.
Thank you all, and good evening. I appreciate the opportunity and the privilege to be here with you as a new Mankatoan to help you celebrate all these great achievements this evening. Over the past 58 years, the Davey family has taken great pride in students, volunteers, and alumni in Minnesota State University, Mankato. Joan Davey graduated in 1967, and her husband, Mark, graduated in 1968. Mankato has been a family tradition for the Davies ever since. At this time, the family has seen 3 generations attend MSU Mankato. They truly enjoyed their years here in Mankato and wanted to pay it forward by endowing an annual scholarship that would encourage students to serve the Mankato community for several years to come. Richard E. Murray Volunteerism Endowment was created to support the same mission that the Davey family supports. These scholarships combine to form the Community Engagement Scholarship section of today's program. Community Engagement Scholarships are given to students who provide outstanding volunteer services to the greater Mankato community. Scholarship recipients are selected by a committee composed of members of both campus and community. 4 of the 12 applicants have been selected to receive this scholarship. So this is different than how the other recognitions have been provided. So I'm going to read their name, and then you will come up here, yeah? And there are, good news, 4 X's. So number 1, stand closest to me. So our first scholarship goes to Zahara Osman. Zahara serves as a shift leader for the campus kitchen at MSU Mankato, harvesting food donations every Thursday night for the past 2 years. During the summer, she also ensures that the campus kitchen Little Fridge and campus kitchen bread cart are stocked so that college students facing food insecurity have a source of nutrition to turn to when needed. Zahara recognizes many leadership lessons she has gained through her service at campus kitchen. She says, it's a quote, Zahara, I'm so sorry. Any small acts of kindness that I've been given has impacted my life in a significant way. I can never forget all the strangers who have showered me with respect and kindness, and I have been volunteering for the campus kitchen to pay that same respect forward. As a double major in aviation and management, she would like to go into business and own a private aviation company in the U.S. Congratulations. Thank you. Just stay here. Our next scholarship recipient is Barbara Awani. Barbara manages the Friendship Family Program for the Kearney International Office. Although she contributes some hours to maintain her Cultural Contribution Scholarship, Barbara volunteers above and beyond that requirement to ensure that our international students are connected to the greater Mankato community. She promotes the program to the community and coordinates the annual potluck for the participants and community. She noted, the Friendship Family Program has led to long-term friendships that have promoted the appreciation of diversity. Those relationship-building skills will help her in her future career, graduating with a degree in health informatics. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Ayla Jean Root. She has made it her mission to help foster kids find their forever families by working with Real Hope Project. She makes films to dispel stereotypes about individual foster youth and shows those films to churches and community groups, helping to make the all-important connections between foster youth and their new family. Having a real doubles a teenager's chance of being matched with an adoptive family. Her motivation is to encourage foster kids to not let the stigma define you. She is no stranger to community engagement. While she was still a student at Central Lakes College, she volunteered with MSU Mankato's MLK Day of Service in her role as Miss Teen Northern Lakes, United States 2019. Her plan is to complete her bachelor's degree in art teaching and to teach in secondary school until she's able to get an advanced degree to teach in higher education. Congratulations. Our last recipient is Kayla Jean Jensen. It's no surprise that when Karen called Kaylee about the scholarship, Kaylee was in the middle of volunteering at Echo Food Shelf. She is a regular volunteer for Echo, but also coordinates recruitment among friends. She knows who are interested in helping. She signs up for shifts with new volunteers so that Echo staff do not have to spend time training. When not involved with Echo, she also crochets items for various agencies. Most recently, she made headbands, scarves, hats, and baby blankets for Birthright. She also helped with Kiwanis Holiday Lights and at the Children's Museum. As a biochemistry major, her professional goal is to become a physician's assistant, practicing in a rural or underserved area. Congratulations. Thank you all for our service to our community, and congratulations on making such a positive impact in our world. And now I will turn the ceremony back over to Mark Constantine.
We have our now shower curtains we call microphone caps. A couple quick announcements and then we'll finish up here. We want to let you know we kept the desserts available in the fruit cups and a little antipasta still. So if anybody likes to partake, didn't get enough cannoli, they're great. If you didn't try one, please go over and help yourself to that. Did want to make sure, I think I forgot this maybe the first time. All the different nominees, please stop at the check-in area. You'll have certificates there for yourself as well. We want you to stop there. And I do want to mention, once we stop the ceremony, once the last thing's here, all the different award recipients should go ahead and go out in front so you can get your pictures taken, that we can do that. And then as well as the nominees, after those folks have taken it, please do that. Could I have all the family members that are here with your students to stand up, please, for a second? Don't be shy. Please stand up. How about a round of applause for them? I think all of us know pretty clearly where the heart and soul starts, and it starts at home. And without you all to be part of your sons and daughters, or maybe your nieces and nephews, grandkids possibly, I don't know who else here this time along, but we really wanted to say on behalf of the university, thank you for bringing your folks here to campus to be part of a Maverick. And thank you, what you do every day for us and for your sons and daughters and your loved ones. Thank you very, very much. Also like to have one more group stand up. Could Greg, John, Bill, Karen, and Emmy stand up for a minute, please? This is our team of student activity staff that I have the honor of working with. I have the honor of working with day in and day out, and I couldn't be happier as the director of this building to have really, really qualified and wonderful people to call colleagues every day. So thank you very much for everything you do. Appreciate it. And finally, to all of our nominees and all of our recipients, we thank you for everything you've done all year and will continue to do for the next 3 weeks on campus. For those that are returning, we really hope that you stay involved on campus, maybe with some of the organizations you're already involved with, and maybe some of you will get involved in some new things. We need you. The campus needs you. Don't need this thing on either, I'm sorry. The campus needs you to continue to bring wonderful things to campus in our programs and our services. For those that are graduating, and we know we have some of those that are graduating, we hope you take the skills that you've learned here and you've brought with you here as well to your communities in which you're going to work. The places that you work personally, maybe to your faith-based organization, your community groups. Hopefully, Karen will want you all to maybe to continue to stay involved with the communities through civic opportunity and those things as well. So we really say thanks to everybody. We want people to come back and be involved with this community, and we hope that all of you give the things that you need to and to make our society better along the way. So on behalf of everybody, thank you very much tonight. We will want to ask the recipients to go outside first so we can space this a little bit so you can start getting your pictures taken. Thank you very much. We appreciate all being here. Don't forget some dessert.